in the past, like when I first started calling for this massive rise, and it was before it happened, I called it like late, I think at 2018 Industry Summit, I predicted a multi-year bull market, the likes of which we'd never seen. Now, I was very lucky it turned out to be true, but I just saw some percolating. I liked what I saw. We got too hot too fast. So with that being said, I think in terms of thinking that every card's going to the moon just because every card goes to the moon, that game is not only over, but the stadium's empty. It's not a no-brainer now. The no-brainer era is over. The no-brainer was 2019, was 2020 COVID to 2021 fall. That was the no-brainer period. But then the no-brainer got stupid because when something's a no-brainer, everybody piles in. And then it becomes a brainer. So if you're looking for a no-brainer, I'll just buy cards and throw darts to the dartboard. Save yourself some money, stay home and watch the post game on television because the game's over. You're going to get there. No one's going to be there. If you're looking for a game now where there's going to be some mispriced assets again, we're going to get closer to that, where people throw the baby out with the bathwater and they throw away good cards because they're scared because a lot of cards may not be investment worthy that we thought were. And so I think you're going to see assets become mispriced again. For me, I've been putting money in tickets because that's where I saw mispriced assets. And so I've been buying mainly tickets over the last 6 months or a year, not these debuts and crap, but like Ohtani rookie year, Trout rookie year. Sounds funny, Trout. But whoever it is, rookie year, Emmitt Smith rookie year, Barry Sanders rookie year. Because debut tickets are thousands, but their second game is like $30. That's not right. That's wrong. Now, maybe the debut should not be 4,000, but the second game shouldn't be 30. Those are mispriced assets. So that's what I'm looking for. I'm looking for assets that are mispriced. I don't care where they are, whether it's tickets, VCR, tapes, video games, whatever people collect now. I'm just looking for assets that are mispriced. And card assets are about to become mispriced.
I'm curious, Brian, what should a second game be compared to a debut ticket?
I mean, to me, first off, the debuts are too high. The debuts have run up like trading cards, and they're going to come back down. You're already starting to see, like in Golden and Heritage, debut prices have softened up. Now, with that being said, I also think an Emmitt Smith debut shouldn't be 3,000 or 4,000. It should probably be 1,000 or 800. And the second game should probably be $100. And right now it's 20, 30, 15. I mean, I bought Ohtani rookie year tickets for $2 on eBay at one point, like 800 of them, because they were just all over the place. And now they're $15 because I bought everyone that was cheap. But the point was that was a mispriced asset when his debut was 2,000, 3,000. So, I mean, again, who knows?
But you're at about 10% then for game 2 versus game 1.
I think game 2, we're still early if the game is mispriced assets, because all that needs to require is demand. As long as there's demand in an area, that game could go on for decades. It has, because over the last 40 years, we've had mispriced assets all over the place. It was vintage until 3 years ago, when I would go on Twitter and say, I'm buying every Jerry Rice rookie right now on eBay at $50 for PSA 8s. Then they got up to 300. Now they're 200. Those were mispriced assets, and they've been in the market for 35 years. And they were mispriced in 35 years. They stayed mispriced the whole time. So, like, a hobby can be decades and be mispriced for decades. And so if all you're looking for is just enough demand in the market to give you the opportunity to buy or sell or trade or speculate, we're very early in that game, if that's the game. If the game is, I don't know what I'm doing, and I'm just going to throw money at something and make money because that's what you do in crypto and cards, right? That game's over.
Yeah.
So, and that's it. If you're willing to invest the time, do some homework, and do not think about things like every other person. When I walk around the National, everyone's saying, how much do you want for that Herbie? How much do you want? And it's like the same 7 names every guy's buying. That model is going to break you because you're chasing assets that are going to end up hurting you at some point. There's got to be a better way, and it's not chasing 84, 85 star Jordans. It's probably chasing the next 3 rookies in star, or saying if they're grading 84, 85 star, they're going to grade 83 and 86. Maybe I need to be buying. And I did spend a lot of money on star rookies, and not even just the rookie card, but every card of Barkley in star, every card of Olajuwon in star, even like Court Kings and Crunch and Munch, all these weird sets.
Yeah.
Because I believe people will see those things as pre-rookie cards once PSA starts grading, and I think the demand doubles from here. I think that's one of the few things I see mispriced. Because I was buying BGS 9 like Barkley star cards from like what's that, Court Kings for like $120 or something stupid, $130, $140. I'm like, that's before his 86 Fleer. It's very scarce compared to 86 Fleer, even with some of the questions about reprinting or whatever. It's still very scarce. To me, that's a mispriced asset. And I think that's what we have to be looking for is don't get caught in this. I've got to go buy Herbie Burrow. You know the 7 guys they're all buying. They're buying Ovechkin. They're buying the same 7 guys. Everybody buying the same 7 guys. Don't also go for the young rookie who no one's buying because there's probably a reason no one's buying them. Find those assets in the middle because the middle is where things get ignored. People speculate on assets that they think are way too cheap, and they're usually garbage, which is why they're so cheap. And they speculate on assets that are way too high. And what happens, the middle gets ignored, and that's where I'm trying to play right now. It's kind of in the middle, minus like 51 Bowman Mantles and things like that.